to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.
Welcome everyone, I'm Benis Odudu. At Caring Heart, nurses learn the strategies to navigate the complexities of the healthcare system and break the barriers that limit them from succeeding. Our weekly topics continue to help not only nurses but other professionals as well. These valuable tips will help you build confidence, overcome cultural shock in the job, and advance your career. Thank you to all my subscribers and viewers who share their thoughts, fears, and successes following each week's episode. In case you are still wondering if you have to subscribe, today's topic may probably be appealing to you. Please leave your comment in the comment box below and click like button as well. Today's episode is how a nurse can overcome the fear of speaking. Becoming a nurse is like being a parent, as a nurse can afford to speak to a patient, so is a parent. Both must teach, show compassion, consistently show empathy. All healthcare workers are expected to provide needed information and reassurance to the patient and their family under their care. Nurses are expected to effectively communicate information to other professionals within and outside the organization, either via email or speaking. Speaking is in the healthcare system. The tone of voice and body language often speak volume about the speaker. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, nearly 1 in 5 people aged 5 and older don't speak English at home. This group includes the majority of immigrants. There are thousands and thousands of accents in the world, even within the United States. A person could be identified of where he or she originated from just hearing them speak. The British, Asians, Africans, Latino, and many more all have their unique accent. But when speaking another language, it becomes distinct. Sometimes some words are translated differently from our language into the language of the new nation called home. The terms usually take on a distinct connotation as a result. Do you know the fear of speaking can impact productivity and patient safety in the healthcare system? A nurse from the Asian nation who resides in one of the eastern states in the United States shared her story of how she was often nervous to communicate with patients and co-workers when she first arrived in the United States. When she pronounces certain words, she was mimicked, followed with outbursts of laughter by some colleagues who are proficient in American English. This made her to seclude herself from co-workers. According to the nurse, some colleagues, patients, and their family members will ask her, "Where are you from?" She claimed to have been told a few times to go back to her country if she can't speak proper English. At the time, she began to speak less, and rather than make sentences, she would often nod or say yes or no as appropriate by the nurse. She also shared how, when she came to work, she stayed away from the nurse's station and only communicated with peers who understood her language and do not participate in that behavior. Most frightening, according to her, she was sometimes perceived as incompetent and timid by co-workers and her supervisor for not communicating. I found this disturbing. I too experienced a similar situation when I first arrived in America. At first, I was nervous, but as time went on, I took charge of my fears and anxiety by utilizing these tips, which I will share with you today. Here are how some nurses express their fear of speaking. I sometimes freeze when I have to speak. I feel nervous. I feel anxious. The words do not form. I stammer. My heart keeps pounding. I often go blank, and so on. Does that sound like you? Do you know how communication has been linked to medical errors and poor patient outcomes? According to research, communicating effectively is essential for overall safe patient care. As a healthcare worker, you are expected to give and receive handoff report from peers or supervisors, provide education and clarification of care delivery concerns to patients and families. understood. Here are some helpful tips to help you overcome the fear of speaking. Believe in yourself, knowing that your accent is unique to your culture. Do not try to mimic someone else. The goal is to be understood by the person with whom you are having the conversation. 2. Start by taking a deep breath and try to speak slowly. By doing so, your whole body will respond to your stress hormone, erode your anxiety, and calm your whole body. This will also help you organize your thoughts, choice of words, and enhance your tone of voice. 3. Use short communication, friendly words to convey messages. It is important to use short words to communicate what you are trying to say, rather than long sentences that will make you pause to think for the next sentence. Use clear and concise words. Doing so will help you decrease the anxiety of trying to think of another sentence. 4. Make a deliberate effort to start a conversation when the opportunity arises. When you start a conversation, it tends to make you be in control of the entire conversation. As time goes on, you will become confident in directing the conversation from the beginning to the end. Repeating your words or sentences is a great way to ensure your message was understood. 5. Practice pronouncing medical terminology as it does not have synonyms. Learning to practice medical terminology will help organize your words appropriately. Utilizing the right terminology helps to convey your message. 6. Listen and pay attention to how others speak. This is a great way to build the vocabulary mostly utilized in where you reside. Do remember that in most Western countries, the pronunciation differs. It is, however, important to focus more on how the words are pronounced in the country of residence to help convey actual meaning. 7. Take some educational courses. You can take some educational courses to improve your speaking skills. Taking educational courses to improve your speaking ability is a great way to hone communication skills, build confidence, and enhance your vocabulary portfolio. 8. Seek professional help. It is important to seek the help of a professional counselor if your anxiety and fear affects your productivity. Symptoms such as palpitation, blackout, headache, tremor, high blood pressure, and panic must be taken seriously. According to research, poor interpersonal communication skills affect patient care delivery. Effective communication is a skill. Therefore, it requires practice, especially for most people of whom English is a second language. It is, however, important to be patient with yourself and keep practicing. I will leave you with these quotes. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Nelson Mandela. Thanks for watching. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to Caring Heart and activate the notification button to alert you when new videos are posted. Leave your comments and feedback. For more information, you can reach me via the email on the screen. Remember,
I wish I knew how much I miss.